Hello, people. Welcome to Benji's Foods. Now, this is the first live that I'm doing before I try something new. But let me tell you now, I thought I'd try and let you know, because of my vast knowledge on the Caribbean food, what is the best food to try when you go to the Caribbean. Now, for me personally, I'm going to start off with it. I think the first thing you got to think about when you go to the Caribbean, with its vast oceans and islands. Obviously, you've got quite a lot of ocean as well. So, I'd recommend you having seafood, whether you're swimming in the shell with swimming or in a shell. It's a Caribbean highlight. Uh, Long and stable sailors crossing the Atlantic flying fish are a firm, tender white fish, best served and grilled, which is hugely popular in the Barbados and Windward Islands. Um, when talking about fish, you can't forget about the Ackee and saltfish, one of my favorite, most popular. Well, it's the national dish of Jamaica, and it's my most favorite dish that you can try. Now, in terms of Ackee and saltfish, I've got a video on my link on my channel. Go have a look around and see if you can find it. Um, yep, can't go wrong with Ackee and saltfish. So that's number 5. Now, number 2, well, number 4, I probably have to say roast pork. Now, in terms of pork is something that I don't really eat for the religious reasons, just because of my personal preference. But I think it is a good choice, say if you're in the Caribbean, because it's cooked well. Now you can have this on like I said, roast pork, or you can have it like a jerk pork as well. Now there's plenty of places where you can get this across all the different Caribbean islands, from your Dominican to Cuba. They definitely like the roast pork over there, and Puerto Rico as well as much love um, pork as well, which is like a spit roast, suckling pig. I'd probably say number 3 then would probably be um, the goat. Now, in terms of goat, you can have there's lots of different styles. Obviously, the main one being with the Jamaican curry goat, but you've also got goat stew as well. It's a conversation starter on a tiny island of Montserrat, where there's a thin clove scented stew called goat water. It's a national obsession. The broth is heartier on the island like Aruba, where it's called cabri- cabrito. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, but yeah, definitely give it a try. Um, Now people are a bit put off when they heard goat, but definitely give it a try because it tastes so nice. Now number 2 is callaloo. Now callaloo is originally um, a vegetable dish with the roots from West Africa. Now obviously German Caribbean's got a quite strong tie with West Africa as well, with the trade of slave and everything. It was brought over to the Caribbean islands by slaves, and it's still a vital part of diets on Jamaica and Dominica's islands, plus Trinidad and Tobago as well. Now, this leafy greens is often um, made, it's like a spinach type of dish, which is boiled into a thick stew, which you can include in like peppers, coconut milk, okra, and all types of meats, and also your seafood. So, yeah, me personally, I tend to have the callaloo with um, saltfish. Yeah, definitely saltfish. Give it a try. Now, number 1, if you ask anybody about the Caribbean and the food, definitely gonna say the signature thing, especially me being biased as well because I'm Jamaican. Probably to say jerk chicken. This is a signature flavor in Jamaica. It's one of the Caribbean's most famous cuisines. Jerk refers to a spicy, very spicy, dry, wet rub applied to the chicken. After absorbing the flavors, the meat is soaked and then grilled to a fiery perfection. Variation. There is different variations with many influences from Africa to Portugal and Latin America. But obviously, throughout the world, everyone knows about the jerk chicken. I've also got a video for that as well on how to make jerk chicken as well. Um, I tend to do it all the time because it's one of my favorite dishes as well. You can't go wrong. It's a nice little kick and you can't really go wrong with chicken anyway. But yeah, that's the 5 main things you need to try when you go to the Caribbean. Um, let's not forget though, there's probably some honourable mentions. You've got the Cuban sandwich. Now the Cuban sandwich is known worldwide. One Cuban export has found flavour across the Caribbean and Florida, which is definitely popular in Florida because we have a lot of Cubans in Florida, which is basically a mixture of like hams, roast pork, mild white cheese, dill pickles, and some like mustard as well. It's definitely giving it a try though. But then again, I won't try it because you know me, I don't eat pork. But yeah, give it a try. And another honorable mention would probably be papaya. Now, this is not necessarily like a food, but yeah, it is a food, but it's more of a fruit. This is a tasty fruit staple which grows wild on farms almost everywhere in the Caribbean. It comes in yellow and orange variants, which, when perfectly fresh, is served plain with a squeeze of lime for a sweet and luscious breakfast. It also appears in salads and also in stews. However, many prefer papaya in a mix in a cocktail. I tend to have it in cocktails as well because yeah, it just tastes nice. But yeah, that's everything. But this is the first video of the lives. It's gonna get a lot better in terms of production. My haircut's gonna be a bit better. So yeah, and I'm gonna be in a better location and a lot more guests. But yeah, I'd like to thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys in the next video.